Okay, so going through today's user profile, and right now I'm at Atlantic City, so I wanted to do a hotel profile. So, sorry, moving around. So just looking through a different hotels like Marriott, and then also some like American Airlines. So flying and hotel profiles, as well as some casino ones too. Getting some images here. And now I'm writing down some basic tasks. Like I think the main things you need to view: the membership number, the name, obviously, and points in your account. I think that's something that's huge. And kind of like how close you are to the next tier status. These are some typical things that I see in the profiles. So I think some of the personal information you can hide. Like I don't think it's necessary to have the address there and things like that. Looking back, maybe I should have maybe email, but even then, I think you can hide certain information. Okay, so I think at this point I was just still searching around for different examples, and then finally I just decided to first just write down all the stuff that I need to have, and some examples like 52,000 rewards points. Let's see, have some, and then what types of icons. I also grabbed some colors so that I can use those later instead of having to search through the whole color palette. So that's something I kind of like to do. Okay, so not sure what made me think of this. Maybe it's just that other accounts are like this, or other business profiles are like this too, where you have the one section at the top and then maybe some other stuff at the bottom. So now trying to find a font. Use this font viewer app that or plugin on Figma. I thought that was pretty useful. Just thought to use a Diamond Elite. This is a made up hotel, but kind of based off of Caesars slash maybe Marriott. The Caesar Win, that was my made up profile username. Now I was playing around with a couple different ways to show this, so I think it's helpful to kind of highlight your status. I would say Marriott does a good job of that, but for United, that's not too clear. So I think it's good to be clear about what status you are, because I think that's I think it's something that gets users excited. It's definitely exciting for me when I see my status. And now here's this like counter. Say, oh, you're this close to the next status, which I just arbitrarily put it at platinum, and say you have to earn 50,000 points in a year or something like that. Okay, so now grabbing some icons. So first I made these square cards. So you have the personal info, like more detailed personal info. Then you have some credit card info, or so payment information. And then some promotions. So both hotels and casinos I've seen have this. Well, the airlines too, but it seems like some places are much more keen on their promotions, so just want to have that available. Account history is important. Okay, and have a little expiration date because some of these statuses expire. And let's see. Then I tried alternate, which is having like more like rectangle buttons. So I thought, yeah, I wasn't sure. I think added another section of let's see, what was it? Oh, my reservations. Yeah. So since I had this idea of my reservations, then maybe I thought, okay, well we'll just it's not going to be symmetrical. Let's just have 5 horizontal cards. So now viewing it on the kind of like the live viewer, I realized I had to change some alignment. And at this point I was running out of time because I still don't have a color scheme. So I just looked up like mobile design colors, mobile design tips, and honestly I still have a long way to go on this. I think the visual design does not come naturally. So I looked up a gradient tool. I think it's called like Supa Gradient, SUPA Gradient, and just kind of quickly hacked together some gradients. Wasn't loving how the page was looking. It still, to me, didn't feel very professional. So I just kept on playing around with different colors, but by this time I'm running out of time. So yeah, moving a few things around, just get rid of that box around the diamond elite. And yeah, still looking for colors, trying to change things around. And yeah, this was a struggle, but at a certain point I thought, okay, maybe let's just do a card at the top instead, without that's not aligned with the buttons. So the buttons in the profile section have a different feel. And I think this kind of worked out. Changed it to the white color, and I basically ran out of time. But now at the end I added, with 30 seconds, I'll give myself an extra 30 seconds, and I just changed the transparency of the buttons. And I thought that at least worked out okay. I think the lessons here is I maybe just need to look at more examples of how to do visual design. I think my visual design skill is just really holding me back right now. I think I feel like I came up with the right requirements, and I think I've been doing that fairly consistently. But yeah, I'm struggling a little bit on the visual design, finding the right visual solutions, and I'll continue to research that and get better at it. So, okay, that is it for number 6.